Sometimes I feel like I'm caught between two worlds. One world is comfortable, familiar, where everything feels like it used to. But then there's this other world, a world of endless possibilities where every step is into the unknown. And sometimes I wonder, if I stay in the past too long, will I miss out on what's ahead? So I find myself caught between two powerful forces. One, filled with the thrill of the unknown, where new experiences are eye-opening, surprising, and ecstatic. And the other, where it feels warm and comforting, like slipping into a memory that's always been there. What makes new experiences so exciting while old ones feel like home? Am I missing something by holding on to nostalgia, or am I overzealous in chasing what's new? This constant push and pull between nostalgia and novelty isn't just an idea, it's something I lived out recently in Vegas. The contrast hit me the moment I left home and boarded the plane. In my hands, I had two choices: The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, or the familiar comfort of Minish Cap. It's a choice we often face. Do we lean into the excitement of something unknown, or do we settle into the warmth of something we already love? As I traveled, I found myself drawn into Echoes of Wisdom. It wasn't only about the gameplay, but the thrill and excitement of experiencing something new. It was exciting, surprising, so much fun being creative with the different echoes. But the choice just wasn't about the game. It's a reflection of that deeper question. What makes novelty so enticing, even when nostalgia is close to home? Maybe it's the opportunity for growth, a new skill, but for my case, it was a new adventure, something to look forward to, being able to play as Zelda. But finally arriving in Vegas, I was pulled into a familiar rhythm. Spending time with old friends, sharing stories, reminiscing about the past. There's a comfort in these moments. It's warm, familiar, and easy to sink in. But then came the first brush with novelty. Meow Wolf, Omega Mart. My wife had seen countless TikToks, and finally we were able to experience it in person. The art, the structure, the sheer creativity, it was like stepping into a different reality, literally, and it kept surprising me. As someone with an electrical construction background, even things like the fake conduit runs, boxes caught my attention. It was trippy, immersive, and everything novelty promises. But here's the catch. Maybe it was the overexposure from videos that took away some of the initial wow factor. I came in with very high expectations, imagining the Frigidor that they show on TikTok to be super long, very mysterious. So while it was amazing, the sense it felt of discovery felt a little dull. And that's the thing with novelty, it's exhilarating. But the more we build up, the more we risk falling short. It's a reminder that while new experiences can be thrilling, they can also be shaped by our expectations, sometimes leaving us wishing for the genuine surprise that nostalgia naturally brings. So that night, it was the Porter Robinson concert, and it was both novelty and nostalgia. It was his Smiles tour, and some of the songs in Smile I haven't listened to, and it was freaking awesome listening to them for the first time. And then he also played from Nurture and World. Absolute fire, musician fire. So it was definitely a good blend of novelty, just listening to new songs, seeing the growth that he's done as a musician, and then also the old stuff that I freaking love, like Musician, Shelter. I mean, he played Shelter No, but it's familiar beats and it's new stuff, so it's pretty good. That was awesome. The next day it was a full-on nostalgia trip. The When We Were Young concert, I saw all my favorite bands from middle school and high school. Motion City Soundtrack, Simple Plan, A Day to Remember, Pierce the Veil. It was freaking awesome. It was like reliving my teenage years all over again. Motion City Soundtrack set was a standout. They are my personal favorite band, and I pushed my way up to the crowd as much as possible. You know, there were no real surprises other than Patrick Stump coming out for Everything Was Alright. But it's just, I knew it was coming and it was amazing. It felt warm, it felt awesome, I just loved it. During the set, Justin Pierre, the head singer for Motion City Soundtrack, said, "Nostalgia is a beautiful thing when used correctly." And that's crazy because I'm literally making this video right now.
Makes no difference. Thank you for being here.
And I was thinking about the script when he said that, and it made me realize that nostalgia has a unique way of meeting expectations. And you know, it doesn't promise surprises, but it delivers a sense of familiarity that's really hard to beat. You know, maybe that's why it's so comforting. So what's the takeaway for me? I've realized that both nostalgia and novelty have their own kind of magic. Nostalgia gives me this comfort of memories and the warmth of familiarity and a sense of who I've been. It's like I'm coming home and a reminder where I started and what's been a part of me. But then there's novelty. It's what pushes me forward, sparks my curiosity, and makes me feel alive. It's about discovering something new and stepping beyond what I already know. And I've come to realize that I need both. Nostalgia grounds me while novelty drives me. They aren't opposing forces, they're more like the same journey. And for me, finding the right balance is persistent. It's about knowing whether to lean into the past for comfort and when to embrace the unknown for growth. That's what makes it meaningful, to me at least. It's a balance of figuring out one experience at a time. And if you like that, peace. My cat is going for a lizard. God damn it.